Open Heavens on the Go, Monday, September 16th, 2024. Topic: Don't try to outrun God. Memory verse: Proverbs 28:20. A faithful man shall abound with blessings, but he that maketh haste to be rich shall not be innocent. Bible reading: Ecclesiastes 3:1-11. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born, and a time to die. A time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill, and a time to heal. A time to break down, and a time to build up. A time to weep, and a time to laugh. A time to mourn, and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get, and a time to lose. A time to keep, and a time to cast away. A time to rend, and a time to sow. A time to keep silence, and a time to speak. A time to love, and a time to hate. A time of war, and a time of peace. What profit hath he that worketh in that wherein he laboureth? I have seen the travail which God hath given to the sons of men to be exercised in it. He hath made everything beautiful in his time. Also, he hath set the world in their heart, so that no man can find out the work that God maketh from the beginning to the end. The message: God makes everything beautiful in his time. Ecclesiastes 3:11. The pursuit of the vanities of this world has robbed many people of far greater and better blessings from God. It is not bad to want to achieve something great or pursue a good cause, but if you try to outrun God, you may never achieve that goal. And worse still, you may pay for it with something very precious to you. God knows your desires. In fact, it is likely that He is the one who put them there. He knows the best times and the best ways for those desires to be accomplished. So, don't try to act smarter than the one who made your brain. Years ago, I was duped by a man who promised to make me a commandant of a paramilitary group. This man had been sending messages to me through my secretary for a while, and so one day I gave him audience. He explained to me how a Boy Scout-like group had evolved into this new agency, and that he was sourcing for who would lead the group spiritually. Normally, I ask God before getting involved in anything at all, but this time, my love for the military in my younger days beclouded my best instinct, and I agreed to be their head. He told me that they needed some funding, which I gave as the prospective head. However, I later found out that the man was a fake. My desire to be part of a paramilitary group made me run ahead of God, but God had already proposed for Redemption City to have its own corps of chaplains as well as the local police post. He knew the desire of my heart, and he had planned for it to be fulfilled in his own time. I thought that I could bring my desire to fulfillment at my own time, but I was wrong. What I lost in that experience was money, but for someone else, it might have been their life or a loved one. The Bible makes it clear that God delights in our well-being and prosperity. Psalm 35, 27, 3 John 1, 2. Therefore, it is not wrong to desire wealth. He will definitely make you prosper, but in His own time. Beloved, follow God's timing. Don't try to outrun Him. Key point: don't try to outrun God so that you will not lose far more than what you set out to gain. Bible reading in 1 year, Joel 1-3. Hymn for today: standing on the promises of Christ my King. The Open Heavens is written by Pastor E.A. Adeboye, the General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. God bless you.